Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a review of a recent lunch I had at Savor Kingdom, which is located on 463 to 483 Lockhart Road in Causeway Bay, Hong Kong. And I try to support the Hong Kong industry. I'm really high on people going to visit Hong Kong. I think it's a great place. They're really suffering in terms of not having tourism. I hope people will go back, especially Asians and North American. Give them a chance. There's great deals, and they're really feeling it because tourism has really gone down. But this is an example of a restaurant that really needs to step up their game. It's not in a great time, so please, they should just try to provide better everything. And so I was kind of disappointed with this restaurant. It is located in a big kind of complex with lots of restaurants, and so there's a lot of competition. So initially it looked pretty good, but it was pretty empty. We were there pretty early in the morning, so you can see the design of the restaurant is not bad. It's very typical, but that's the problem in Hong Kong. There's a lot of restaurants that look similar, so they really have to distinguish themselves with either food or service or something. And I think unfortunately this restaurant distinguished itself in a negative way. Short video of the surroundings, and this is one of the best deals they had. This was kind of an assortment plate of dim sum, which had two of the kind of pudding, two of the vegetable dumplings, two of the shrimp dumplings, and two of the barbecue uh, pork buns for $68 Hong Kong, which is a good deal. You can only order one of these kind of samplers for every four people. So if you have like six people, you can order two of them. So that was a really good deal. But one thing is that, we went there early in the morning. It wasn't busy. And so we went to order and we saw all these menus on the table. So I don't know what we do. So we just kind of circled them and said, well, no, you're supposed to actually order through your app or your phone. It's like, well, you didn't give us anything. And so they're supposed to give a QR code to each table to scan, but they actually didn't give it to us, and it wasn't that busy. So it's kind of like the person kind of seemed upset at us, like, hey, how come you're not ordering? Like, only old people don't order with their apps, but you didn't give us the code. So that was pretty bad. The second thing was that service was really slow at this restaurant, in terms of, like, I've never seen, like, Hong Kong, all the restaurants we were at really quick. The food comes out quick. This took like 15-20 minutes for things to come out. And we were there. It opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. We were there at 11:30. It was a little early. It wasn't that busy, but we saw like two chefs kind of sitting there, kind of enjoying the coffee or enjoying their time. It's like, what are you guys doing? This is just not a good look for an economy that's not doing that well, and your restaurant's not packed. It's like, you really have to step up the game. Now, ultimately, they actually did improve service a little bit afterwards, but there was a lot of kind of laziness on my part. And it's like, I can understand why this restaurant is not full. So this is one of the vegetable dumplings, and a lot of things I won't have the exact description or the price because I didn't pay for the meal. Someone else paid for the meal who was treating me, but this didn't look that great to me. What you see on camera in the photo is what it looked like in person. It's like, ooh, that doesn't look good. Having said that, it tasted okay. But one thing was all the wrappings, the glutinous wrappings around for all the dumplings were inordinately sticky. More than any other place that we've seen in Hong Kong. Ultimately, you probably always break the dumpling. This is a filling roll with beef. And again, it's pretty traditional. Again, it's very sticky. The other thing that I didn't enjoy about the service is that they were kind of, they were talking pretty loudly and complaining about things in front of everyone. It's like, that's not that professional to me. And then the other thing is that their service was like, they were serving all over the place. They served from your left, the right, all over the place. And it wasn't her fault, but some person was just rushing in. Basically, I was kind of reaching out to get something, and she rammed she was trying to have the hot water or fill up our hot water, ram that into my elbow. But I've never actually seen that before, where someone just kind of snuck up on me and kind of was serving from the back of me. So that was unusual. So yeah, the service standard got better as the meal got on. Maybe they thought that we were getting a little bit annoyed, so maybe that's why. But yeah, it wasn't, I would say, spectacular service, and they're not really that busy, so they really have to step up their game. This is a taro pastry. Again, a very traditional Chinese dim sum dish. I thought it was decent. And again, with these type of restaurants, there's thousands of these in Hong Kong. You do have to kind of either differentiate yourself by the quality of service, your place, your atmosphere, the price, or the food quality. And I didn't think they did that in this situation. It was okay. Nothing. I don't think any of the dishes that I've set out so far were better than average. They're about average. They were okay. Although everyone on my table seemed to enjoy everything too. This is their fried rice, and just comparing to the meal that I had at Lantern, which I thought was okay, was I did recommend, and their fried rice, which we'll have at the end of this video, I thought that one had a little bit more intensity of flavor. The spirit of the wok or wok I thought it was better with that one. I thought this one was a little bit light in terms of the intensity, but it was okay. It was decent. This is chicken feet with taro. And if you will look at my video on Good Taste Kitchen, which will be at the end of this video, very similar dish. That was, in my mind, almost like a 10 or 9 out of 10. And this would be probably 6 or 5. So big difference in terms of the taste quality. And that's the problem in Hong Kong. There's so many of these restaurants. There's so much comparable food, and quality is fairly obvious once you taste it. Last thing we had is a platter of meats. So it was barbecue pork, and I think it was roast duck. I thought it was decent. Again, I don't think it was. It was kind of lean in terms of the meat. The duck was not overly moist. I thought it was decent. So all in all, I think disappointing experience from my perspective. I didn't think the service standard was that high. I thought that the pricing was okay and the food was okay, and just not all there. They really could step it up a lot more, considering they weren't that busy. So I'm not going to recommend this restaurant. There's not because it's really, really bad, but just because there's so many other options in Hong Kong that are just as good, if not better, in terms of both quality of food, service, and pricing. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Until next time, happy eating.